The first time you launch any type of file, Windows 10 will usually prompt you to select an app to open it with. Occasionally, though, this open with screen doesn't show up, and instead Windows will use a pre-installed system app. How to reset all default apps in Windows 10. I've changed my default to Chrome and still get prompted with every opened link what browser I want to use. You can first choose to use Windows 10 without a Microsoft account when you set up the operating system for the first time. How to replace or change your default apps. Our big list of the best Windows software, the best Windows software, the best Windows. By Venkat in How To. Tips and Tricks 112 Comments Tags. PDF. Windows 10. Checking always use this app to open PDF files does not change the default viewer. Still looking for a permanent solution other than having to right-click every time and selecting open? Here is how to change the default installation drive of apps in Windows 10. You are here. Home Windows 10. How to change default install location of. And yes, this method can also be used to configure Windows 10 to install apps on external storage. Using the latter, you can change default programs for a wider range of protocols or services. As an example, let us see how to change the default web browser. Change default browser via Windows 10 settings app. The default apps setting is not exclusively new to Windows 10, but, much like many of the other control panel staples of previous versions, here's how to configure which programs open which files, links, and protocols in the Windows 10 OS. Entering Settings.Heres. How to change the default app used for any activity, file type or protocol, in Windows 10 and Windows 8.1. How to find the default apps settings in Windows 10. Enable to set default file association using default apps in Windows 10. In the default apps window, click Set Defaults by App. How to change WinKey plus E shortcut target in Windows 10. Change Windows 10 default web browser. In the search field type default browser and hit enter. My Windows 10 keeps changing all apps to its own default apps. Feature preview. How to enable and use OneDrive on-demand files in Windows 10.